Aye, but I can cross it.
Any bar, any cross, any impediment will be dismal to me. I'm sick of displeasure with him. How can this cross this marriage?
Find me out a meet out to draw Don Pedro and Count Claudio a love. Tell them that you know that Hero loves them. Intend to kind of zeal both to the Prince and Claudio, which they shall scarcely believe without circumstance. Then to believe when they see me at the Lady Hero's chamber window and courting Margaret, and have her turn me, Claudio, and I turn her Hero. This will overdo all the preparations.
Gronis will averse it should it can. I'll put it in practice. Our present girl will have the day of marriage.
In my chamber window lies a book. Bring it here to me.
I'm already here, sir.
I know that, but I will have thee hence, and here again. I do much wonder, the one man, seeing how much another man dedicates his behaviours to love, will, after he laughed at such shallow follies in others, become the argument of his own scorn by falling in love. Such a man is Claudio. I've known when there was no music with him, but with the drum and the fife. And now will he rather hear the tabor and the pipe. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier. Now does he speak orthography? His words are very fantastical banquet with so many strange dishes. May I be converted with these eyes? Think not. Love may transform me to an oyster, but till he made an oyster of me, he shall never make me such a thing. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. That all graces be in one woman shall not enter my grace. Yeah. Rich she shall be, yeah, that's certain. Wise, or unknown, virtuous, I'll never cheaten her. Good discourse, excellent musician, and her hair shall be whatever colour it please God. Aha! The Prince and Monsieur Love Hiding.
See, you were Benedict that himself.
Oh, very well, my lord.
Balthazar, we shall hear that song again.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever, one foot in sea and one ashore. Do one thing, constant never, so sigh not so, but let them go, and be you glad. singer, my lord.
No, Faith, thou singest well enough for a shift.
If she'd been adopted at Halbus, they would have hanged her.
Come hither, Leonardo. What was it you told me of today? That your niece Beatrice was in love with Signor Benedict?
I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But how wonderful she should dote on Signor Benedict, who she had, in all outward behaviours, seemed ever to adore.
It's possible.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Oh God, counterfeit? Was there ever such counterfeit as passion, as she discovers it?
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
Baits the hook well, this fish will bite.
What effects, my lord? My daughter has often shown you how.
She did indeed.
How? How, I pray you?
You amaze me.
Why would have I thought her soul had been invincible against all assaults of affection?
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Signor Benedict.
I should think this gall, but the white bearded fellow speaks it. Lavery itself cannot hide itself in such reverence.
Has she made her reflection known to Benedict?
No! I swear she never will. That's her torment.
Then down upon her knees she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict!
God give me patience.
She does indeed. My daughter says so. My daughter is afeard that she will do a desperate outrage to herself. It's very true.
It were good that Benedict knew it by some other if she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it, and torment the poor lady worse.
Oh, I am sorry for her, as I have due course, being her uncle and guardian.
I pray you, tell Benedict of it, and hear what I will say.
Were it good, you think?
A hero thinks surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not, and she will die ere she make her love known, and she will die if he woo her.
If she should make tender of her love, 'tis very possible you'll scorn it. The gentleman, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit.
Oh, that's just... Oh.
He is a very proper man.
I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would most modestly examine himself. See how unworthy he is. So good a lady.
Will you walk, my lord? Dinner is ready.
If you do not total her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Now let the same net be spread for her, and that must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. Let us send her to call him in to dinner.
have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems her affections have their full bent. Love me! Why? It must be requited. I hear how I'm censored. They say too, I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say too that she would rather die than give any sign of affection. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that can hear their detractions and can put them to mending. They say the lady is fair, 'tis a truth I can bear the witness, and virtuous 'tis so, I cannot reprove it, and wise, but for loving me. By my truth, it is no addition to her wit, nor the great argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her! I may chance have some odd remnants of wit broken on me because I've railed so long against marriage. But doth not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth, which he cannot endure in his age. Should quips and sentences and these paper bullets from the brain or a man for the career of a human? No! The world must be peopled. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think that I would live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she is a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come in to dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains to thank me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
You take pleasure then in the message?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point. You have no stomach, senor.
Oh, no.
Oh, very well.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that.
But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely? Oh, so says the prince and my betrothed lord. Ah! And did they bid you tell her of it, madam? They did entreat me to acquaint her of it, but I persuaded them, if they loved Benedict, to wish him wrestle with his affection, and never let Beatrice know of it. love for that of Beatrice. Disdain and scorn like sparkling in her eyes, mispriting what they look on, and her wit values itself so highly that all matter else seems weak. Oh, she cannot love.
Certainly she should not know his love, lest she makes sport at it.
Why, you speak truth. I never yet saw a man how wise, how noble, young, how rarely featured, but she would spell him backward. If fair-faced, she would swear the gentleman should be her sister. If black, why, nature drawing of an antique made a foul blot. If tall, the lance ill-headed. If low, and again very vilely cut. If speaking, why, a vein blown with all winds. If silent, why, a block moved with none. And so turns she every man the wrong side out, and never gives to truth and virtue that which simpleness and merit purchase.
Sure, such carpet. Slow like the menu.
No, not to be so odd and from all fashions as Beatrice's. Cannot be commendable. But who dare tell her so? If I should speak, she would mock me into air, laugh me out of myself, press me to death with wit. Therefore, let Benedict, like covered fire, consume away in silence, wasting with me. It were better than die in mocks, which is as bad as to die with tickling. Yet tell her of it, see what she will say. No, rather I will go to Benedict and counsel him to fight against his passion. Do not do your cousin such a wrong, having so swift a wit as she so prized to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Signor Benedict. He is the only man of Italy, always excepting my dear Claudio. Why, married, every day tomorrow. Come, go in. She's lied, we've caught her. If proves so, then nothing goes by house. Some Cupid kills with arrows, some with traps.
What fire is in mine ears? Can this be true? Stand I accused of pride and scorn so much? Contempt farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. And Benedict, love on. I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to bind our loves up in a holy band. For others say thou dost deserve, and I believe it better than reporting thee.
I am not as I have been.
So say I. Methinks you are sadder.
I hope he be in love.
How you true him? There's no true come of blood in him to be truly touched by a love. No, if he be sad, he wants money.
I have a toothache. Everyone can master a grief, but he who has it.
Yet say I, he is in love.
By my life to break with him about Beatrice.
Tis even so. Hero and Margaret have quite displayed their parts with Beatrice, and then the two bears will not fight one another with
My lord and brother, God save you.
Good then, brother.
If your leisure served, I would speak with you,
In private.
if it please you. Yet, Count Claudio may hear. What I speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Need your lordship to be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know not that, when he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
You may think I love him not, and let it appear hereafter, and aim better of me that I now manifest. For my brother, and I think he holds you well, and in dearness of heart have hoped to effect an ensuring marriage. Surely soon ill spent and labours ill bestowed.
Why? What's the matter?
I have come here to tell you, and circumstances shortened, for she has been too long a talking of. The lady is disloyal.
Who, Hero?
Even she, Leonatus' hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal.
The word is too good to paint out her wickedness. I could say she was worse. Think of you a worse title, and I will fit it to it. Wonder not to further warrant. Go with me tonight, and you will see her chamber window entered, even the night before her wedding day. If you love her, then tomorrow wed her. But it better fit your honour to change your mind.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
If you dare not trust that you see, confess that you know. If you follow me, I will show you enough. And when you've heard more and seen more, proceed accordingly.
If I see anything tonight where I should not marry her tomorrow in the congregation where I should wait, there will I shame her.
And as I wooed for thee to obtain her, I will join with thee to disgrace her.
I will despise you no further until you are my witnesses. Bear it coldly till midnight, and let the issue show itself.
Oh, day untowardly turned.
Oh, mischief strangely thwarting.
Oh, plague right well prevented, you will say, when you've seen the sequel.
She leads me out of her bedroom window and bids me 1,000 times good night. But I tell this tale vile of I shall first tell thee how I, myself, and my master, Don John, possessed and invented by my master, Don John, saw this admirable tale of afar and thought that Margaret was hero. Away went Claudio enraged and said he would disgrace her in front of the whole company and send her home again without an husband.
In the British name, shortly stand!
What would you with me, honest neighbour?
Marry, sir, I have some confidence with you that discerns you nearly.
Brief, I pray you, for 'tis a busy time with me.
Marry, that it is, sir.
What is it, my good friend?
Oh, it pleases your worship to say so, but I am the poor Duke's officer, though truly for mine own part, if I were tedious as a king, I could find it in my heart to bestow it all on your worship.
Oh, thy tediousness on me? I would fain know what you had to say.
One word, sir. Our watch, sir, have comprehended an auspicious person. And we would this morning have them examined before your worship.
Take their examination yourself and bring it me. I am now in great haste as it may appear unto you.
It shall be sufficient.
Drink some wine, here you go.